Hello everyone and welcome back to Very Cold Lasagna and welcome to the second edition of the RAW Smackdown for the week of April 22nd, 2022. Basically, if you missed the first one from last week, how this works is that we're going to be giving my highlights from WWE Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown explained in 5 minutes. And might go a little bit over, but hey, we try here. So that being said, let's get into these highlights right now. We had this 4-way Splatfest turf war going on Monday Night Raw between the top 4 factions in WWE and the top 2 stories being intertwined between the Judgment Day, the Bloodline, the Latino World Order, and the team of Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Matt Riddle. This happened because the Bloodline and the Judgment Day reluctantly came together at the request of Roman Reigns to fight their enemies in different matches. So Sikoa beating Rey Mysterio, and then afterwards, the Usos and the Judgment Day attacking the LWO after Rey's match. Then in the main event, you had the team of Sami, KO, and Riddle beating the Judgment Day, and this big brawl ensuing to end the show. You either thought that this was going to be a one-time thing, that all these 4 teams were going to fight each other, or maybe they're teasing something for down the road, because, well, the bad teams failed Roman Reigns in their in his request. But hey, we'll see what happens in the future. By the way, the only thing I didn't like was Rhea Ripley and Solo Sikoa's interactions. Like, why are we teasing that, WWE? Like, we don't need that. But for now, I guess it's gonna be just a one-time thing for now, as they're back to doing their normal feuds, as Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar, I guess they're now relegated to being called the Loser World Order because they keep losing to the Judgment Day. They again lost to Finn Balor and Damian Priest on SmackDown. We had a rematch from last week's main event of SmackDown. Solo Sikoa beat Matt Riddle, this time under no disqualification rules. The only notable thing about this main event match was the lack of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn by Matt Riddle's side. So Matt Riddle basically had no help. He got his butt whooped by Solo Sikoa, and then after the match, he got put through a table by the Bloodline to end the show. So it makes you wonder the loyalty. Maybe a turn to the dark side by Matt Riddle, but who knows? Or maybe cracks will form even further for the Bloodline. Meanwhile, other things that happened on Monday Night Raw included Trish Stratus explaining her heel turn, her turn to the dark side against Becky Lynch. She basically took exception for Becky, claiming that the 4 horse ladies, as Trish likes to call Charlotte Flair, Becky, Sasha Banks, and Bayley, the 4 horsewomen, for revolutionizing women's wrestling, which was false. And Trish was stating facts that it was her that did such. Yeah, it was basically Trish Stratus, and well, at least in this case, Trish and Lita and Chyna for revolutionizing women's wrestling. But in this case, it was Trish alone. She stated more facts by calling out Becky's hypocrisy for bashing Lita last year when they were facing each other at Super Showdown for the Raw Women's title, and she ended up teaming with Lita and winning the women's tag team titles a year later. So basically, she's calling Becky a hypocrite, and Becky is a hypocrite. While the what chants were pretty unwarranted here, and WWE did have to pipe in some boos, which is kind of a shame, Trish had a pretty good heel promo. She was stating facts. It kind of makes you hard to boo her, whether she's a legend or she's stating the truth. And my God, Trish in that outfit, oh my Lord. We gotta calm down. We already saw Liv Morgan getting doused with water and dousing herself on Raw Talk, but Trish Stratus, oh my Lord, my Lord. So try as WWE might, but people still love Trish over Becky, and that could end up backfiring on them, with Trish turning heel and Becky being the face in this feud. And last but not least, we had Cody Rhodes confronting Brock Lesnar as Cody waited for the call on Lesnar to answer his challenge at Backlash. So Lesnar was supposed to answer Cody's challenge for Backlash and explain why he attacked Cody, but instead, Cody came out first, for heavens knows why, to fight Brock. And then Adam Pearce came out with security guards to stop Cody from doing so. Cody kind of forced Adam Pearce's hand and made the match official for Backlash. And then here comes Brock Lesnar dressing up like the Undertaker with his own form of security guards to stop Cody from attacking him. Like, damn, dude. You dress up like the Undertaker and you bring in security guards. So, I mean, yeah, the match is official for Backlash. The only things I didn't like about this was Cody unrealistically beating up nearly 30 or 40 security men, and Lesnar not really explaining why he attacked Cody in the first place. Or maybe he doesn't really need to because he's Brock Lesnar. Either way, I mean, it was okay. I just didn't like Cody beating up on like 40 security men when it looked totally unrealistic. and it was pretty funny seeing Brock Lesnar dressed up as the Undertaker. So that's pretty much your Raw Smackdown for the week of April 22nd, 2023. What are your thoughts from this week's shows? I know it was mostly but what can you do? It's modern wrestling. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. This is DylanLasagna of Very Cold Lasagna, and keep that lasagna very cold in the fridge. And until next time, peace out.